the 5th of January, which means it's the start of a new year and also start of a new decade, which is rather exciting. I am fortunate and grateful enough to be in Sri Lanka. I've been here for coming up to the tail end 2 weeks. The reason I point out that I'm grateful here is because this video has got potential to sound like I'm having a whinge, which I'm not, just been observing what's going on and then sharing it. So, like I said, I've been here for 2 weeks, came here with the sole intention of surfing, not doing anything else this trip because I've only got 2 weeks here. No sightseeing or anything like that, but been having a fantastic time overall, staying at Solid Surf House, which is just started up. Really cool place, amazing food, really nice staff, really nice people, so that's all good. Whilst I've been here surfing, I've been getting super duper frustrated. Now, frustration in sport is nothing new to me really. Every sport I endeavour to partake in, I get a huge amount of frustration. I've shared a number of times before that I'm not a natural athlete. Like when I was at school, I was always the last one to get chosen for teams such as football, and there's a really good reason for that. It's because I was shite. So yeah, that's continued throughout my life pretty much, but it doesn't stop me or hold me back. So what I've noticed is I've been getting really frustrated, at times quite angry with myself, and I thought rather than dwell in it and just have some colossal pity party for 2 weeks, I thought actually I'll just I'll start recognising what's going on and then kind of work through it, and that's what's brought me here. So what I've noticed, and this is something I've noticed I've done time and time again, I've noticed that when stuff's not going right, or not going my way I should say, so when things not going my way and say I'm not catching waves, first port of call that I will do is I'll blame the environment. So, you know, waves are no good. It's flat out, the waves are rubbish, there's no power in the waves, the wind's going the wrong direction, the swell's going the wrong direction. This will be the first port of call. Now, it's a very famous surfing quote by, I think it's Mickey Munoz, something like that, which says, "There are no such thing as bad waves, just poor equipment choices and a lousy attitude." Now, this to me is pretty bang on, because if the waves are small, you get a bigger board. You know, there's always solutions out there. So I fairly quickly had to discount that one. Then I moved on to, how to describe it, forces outside of my control, which mainly is people, because other people are an absolute pain in the arse. If you think like I used to think, that surfing's like really chilled and cool and chilled out, and everyone's just like super chilled out vibe, like yeah man, go out into a big lineup. Often not like that at all. Can at times be super hostile, super aggressive, like yeah, you see a lot of arguments and potential fights, because everyone's fighting for the same waves. So what's happened since I've been here is the swell hasn't been great, which is not cool for anyone. What this does, there's a lot of spots here in the South Sri Lanka, a lot of surf breaks. Now, if there was big swell, pretty much all the breaks would be open and surfable. When there's small swell, it reduces the number of breaks. So the amount of breaks that are surfable are cut right down. Now what this does, this forces everyone to the same spots. So I've been going out to, I suppose, intermediate spots, certainly not advanced spots, but on those spots you'll have beginners who don't have an absolute clue what they're doing, just paddling around aimlessly on a big foamy. You have more beginner intermediate people like myself who've got a bit of an idea, know where to sit in the lineup, know generally how not to piss people off, but haven't got the really good skill level. Then you also have the more advanced people who will just be absolutely nailing it, catching every wave. So what's happened with me, I've been going out to those spots, I can hold my own in those spots, that's fine. I will then paddle for a wave. Quite often I will miss the wave, or slip, or be out of position, or do something stupid. Now for me to be in that position, a number of people need to have given me priority for the wave. As soon as they see that, as soon as they see you mess up, that's it. You're done. They ain't giving you priority no more. Which is fair enough, because you just wasted the wave. So therefore, in my head, it's everyone else's fault. So I started off with, the wave's no good. I'll discount that. Then I went on to, it's the people in the lineup. Yeah, people have got an attitude. It's not. It's me. Which then brings me full circle back to the cause of my frustration, which is myself. And it's very easy for me to jump into that pity party. I'm shit, I'm no good, I've spent hundreds of hours in the water, I should be really good. Look at that guy over there, he's doing really well. Specky's only been doing it a week. Which is not a good place to be. So I got myself into a right old state the other day, mentally, inside my head, getting very down about it, very negative, had that age-old pattern of negative self-talk going on. So I thought, okay, this is no good, because I was in a place of, I can't be arsed to surf anymore, what's the point? Thought, right, let's recalibrate this. So I recalibrated by taking a step backward. I went, okay, let's just grab a big old 9-foot foamy board. Let's go to a beginner's spot, and let's just go back to basics. And I did that, and I was absolutely nailing it. I was catching pretty much every wave. I was one of the more experienced in the water, so I could share a bit of knowledge with others. And you know what? Actually, I had a really, really fun time. And it just reset everything. So yeah, I suppose what I learned from it is when you're in that place of frustration and you're pushing towards something, rather than carry on pushing, just take a step back, make things easy for yourself, and all of a sudden, hopefully, you'll regain that love of what it is that you're doing. Hope that's useful for someone. Please do, if you feel inclined, give me some feedback. Follow us on YouTube, and look forward to seeing you soon. Cheers, bye.